Hey YouTube, I'm Daver.
I'm Steve-O.
And we're the Fragrance Bros. This week we have Pure Havane.
Yes, we do.
By Thierry Mugler. Steve-O, would you say this is Pure Havane or Pure
Heaven? Probably have to go with both. Yeah, it is equally both, equal parts.
Date introduced was 2011.
All right.
This, or otherwise known as this year.
Yes.
Classified as, I'm gonna go. I don't think I could find I couldn't find a classification again. But I'm gonna go ahead and say Oriental Gourmand.
I'll go with that.
I don't think that's much of a stretch.
Yeah.
Notes are fresh tobacco leaves, honeyed tobacco accord, vanilla notes, patchouli, bitter cacao. Longevity. What'd you get out of it?
Beast. Man, yeah, beast. I love it. Probably more than any other fragrance I've ever worn.
Wow.
Which is amazing. If you guys know me, like 3 to 4 hours is good for me, which is pathetic. This will easily go 12 hours on me.
Wow.
So, yeah, I mean, it's great.
I got excellent longevity. I think I got about 12 hours, like normally.
Yeah.
And lasts a long time in your shirt.
Yeah.
Or anything you're wearing. And one of the things I noticed was, like one night, I sprayed it on in the evening, and then fell asleep on the couch, and in the middle of the night woke up, and I smelled like Pure Havane.
Pure Havane.
That's right.
Yes.
I must have gotten hot in the middle of the night, and I just woke up, and I smelled like honey tobacco and tobacco and bitter cacao.
Yeah.
And vanilla. Projection.
Also beast. Probably, again, probably in the top 3 of any fragrances that I've worn. Just unbelievable projection.
I get average again. This is about the same as Pure Malt with me. I get about the same projection. But it's not bad. It's still really good.
Yeah.
To me, this is a little, as far as the Thierry Mugler fragrances that I've smelled, the Amen flankers, this is one of the lighter ones. And so for average projection on a lighter fragrance like that is pretty good. So season, completely fall.
Yeah.
This is one of the best fall fragrances.
It really is.
This is really one of the best fall fragrances, and this is better for the day, I think. What would you say?
Yeah, absolutely agreed. Probably wear it in the night too. Definitely casual, although you could probably wear it for formal occasions as well. I just love it, so I'd probably wear it for anything.
Yeah.
But definitely fall.
Purpose, I would say, is really anything again. Casual, formal, date, work. I think you can use this almost for anything. And I don't even think you really have to be lighting the trigger on this one because it's not as in your face as the other Amen flankers. And it's probably more versatile for that reason. I think it's a little bit more wearable than the other ones. What would you say?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I think that sums it up pretty well.
Okay. Did I read your notes?
You read my mind, apparently. No notes today.
What does this remind you of?
Well, for me, it's one easy thing. There is that tobacco note in it. It's subtle, but it's definitely there. My grandfather used to smoke pipes when I was a kid, and like 6 or 7, something like that. And me and my brothers have the most fond memory of him, you know, whatever it's called, loading your pipe or whatever, you know, putting the tobacco in. And I love that smell. So for me, wearing this kind of takes me back a little. Of course, tobacco is just one of the things, but I don't know, it's just got that real pleasant smell. And of course, it's really sweet. And the cacao is, you know, it's, again, subtle, but it's there. It's just a great combination, a real excellent blending of sweetness. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's really rich.
Yeah, it really is. I get, I really get straight from the top, typical patchouli opening with all the Amen flankers. And I get a lot of vanilla, and I don't really get much tobacco unless it's like a green tobacco. Because I don't I don't get like much of a cigarette or a cigar. Or,
Definitely. It's not that kind of, dare I say, nasty kind of tobacco smell. It's the thing with me is pipe tobacco has always had more of a sweeter scent, which I think this gets.
Yeah, and I think you're right. I think it does smell more like pipe tobacco if it's in there. On me, I don't really get much tobacco. It probably is there, but maybe I just can't pick it out or something like that. But I do get a lot of vanilla, and I really get a lot of cherry. a lot of cherry in this. It really comes across.
Yeah.
But it's really synthetic cherry. And to some people, that might actually seem bad, but to me, I think it actually just kind of reinforces the whole pipe tobacco thing going on. So it adds more of like that synthetic flavored tobacco that you'll smell in pipes. So to me, the synthetic part of it really just kind of adds to the atmosphere of the actual fragrance. No, it's not bad at all. I don't get any cacao unless it's in there just to kind of round off the vanilla some. I just get a ton of vanilla. I know Dan, my micker, said that it smells like a French vanilla candle. He's exactly right. It smells just like a vanilla candle, especially when you do like that up to your nose on your skin. This is perfect for fall. Oh yeah. Perfect for fall. This reminds me of going out on a cool night on like a bonfire out in the fall, and you know, or a leaf burning or something like that. This is more wearable than pure malt, I think, but at the same time, they're hard to compare because they're different. Right. So, but I think the comparison will still always be there because they do share some similarities in the fact that they're flankers without smelling like pure coffee, without smelling like Angel Man with that weird tar note I like, or the straight up chocolate. So they are kind of two sides to the same coin. Yeah. I would say that pure malt is probably better at night, while this is better during the day. And if you have one, you could wear in like a perfect fall day, you could wear this in the daytime, wear pure malt at night, and you'd be set. Yeah. You'd be set for the rest of fall.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a great blend from one right into the next.
Yeah. Bang for buck, it's $80 for a 3.4 ounce, if you can still find it. Yeah. I have still found it. Every once in a while, they have just a couple of boxes left every once in a while at a department store. And I've thought about going back and buying it. Yeah. Because it's really nice. It is. But I would say, for this type of scent, I would say that's worth it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I own it. I was lucky enough to find it, like David was saying. I shopped around for several months, as you know, looking for department stores that would have it. I was willing to pay any price, except for like $200 on eBay, something like that, you know. But $80 is.
You're willing to pay one price.
Okay,
only.
Fair enough. Not above $80. No, I would have paid $100 probably, because I love the way it smells. From the first time I wore a sample, I was just blown away. And I was lucky enough to stumble across it at work one day on Neiman Marcus' website, and a friend of mine, friend of ours actually, Jeremy, he's been on before, hopefully we'll be on again in the future.
He will.
Yes. He went on trying to find it, I think it was the next day, and they were already sold out. Yeah. So for me, I mean, bang for buck is definitely there. It's too good to pass up.
Do you get a lot of compliments when you wear this?
Yes, pretty much every time I wear it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a great compliment getter. Like I said, it's just one of those fragrances that you will smell just really good. And the tobacco is done perfectly. Yeah. It's not in your face. There are probably going to be a lot of comparisons to this and Tobacco Vanille, especially. But from what I've smelled, we haven't tested Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford, but from what I gather, Tobacco Vanille has more dirty, almost like a cigarette or cigar type smell. And this is more pipe tobacco. Yeah. To me anyway, it smells like it. And I think this is a lot more wearable than Tobacco Vanille, just from first impressions of Tobacco Vanille. So anyway, final rating, what would you say?
5 stars.
5 stars.
Absolutely 5 stars, yeah. I've pretty much rated this 5 stars from the first time I wore a sample of it, and until I got my hands on it. Been able to wear it out several times. I mean, everything is there. Projection, longevity, smells amazing, compliment getter, you know, what's not to like.
Oh, I forgot to add that my wife, she doesn't really care for this. I asked her what she thought about it. She said, it has a lot of vanilla in it. And she doesn't like vanilla.
Oh, that says enough.
So, but final rating for me is a 4 out of 5. I really like this. It's hard for me to justify a must-buy for this fragrance, but it is a very nice fragrance. I almost want to buy it. I almost want to rate it a 5, but it's harder for me to rate it as a perfect for me. But 4 out of 5, still an amazing fragrance. Oh, yeah. So anyway, that is that on Pure Heaven.
That's right. Well said.
Thanks for watching YouTube. We'll see you next week. We're the Fragrance Brothers. See you later.